Salut, c'est Teacher Troy. Aujourd'hui, j'ai encore marché dans Antibes. J'ai joué au basket 1 heure et oui, je suis toujours là pour toi. Prête? On y va. Mais avant de commencer le podcast, écoute bien. Si t'as mal à parler anglais, si tu comprends mais les mots ne sortent pas, c'est normal. Ton cerveau apprend pas en lisant des règles. Il apprend en écoutant. Vraiment écouter. Comme quand tu étais petite et que tu as appris le français juste en entendant ta mère parler. Donc, assieds-toi, mets tes écouteurs, ferme tes yeux et si tu veux, écoute-moi. Pas besoin de répéter tout de suite, juste écoute lent, simple, tous les jours. Et après 10, 20, 30 écoutes, tu vas commencer à parler sans penser. Et c'est comme ça que j'ai appris le français, en écoutant les gens parler. Vous êtes prêts? Let's attack the podcast. All right, you guys. Today's topic is shopping. Yes, shopping. Pour commencer, on a deux choses à parler de. Shopping, c'est when you buy clothes or shoes or pants, a wallet maybe. And grocery shopping is faire du course. Voilà. Une petite différence entre les deux, mais that is shopping. Today is my wife's birthday. Yes. Happy birthday, mon chéri. Happy birthday to my wife. And I had to walk to the city center of Antibes and buy a present. I bought a wallet. Yes, a wallet, c'est une portefeuille. Dis une fois avec moi. Wallet. Wallet. Yes, I bought a wallet for my wife. And why did I buy a wallet? Well, if you know, you have to pay attention to your significant other. And she has a plastic portefeuille for her cards. Yeah, it looks like this. This is what she has now. She puts her bank card inside, or she'll put her health card, carte vitale, health card inside, or maybe her driver's license. She'll put it in this. And this is garbage. Out with the old and in with the new. And in with the new. Yeah. I got her a new wallet for her cards. Not a real wallet, but for her cards. So it's just a normal little pouch. She could put her cards inside, maybe a little change, some money. It's a lot better than what she had before. So I hope she likes it. And yes, I walked to the city center, had a coffee before I got down there, and yeah. And today's theme is shopping. Today we're going to talk about my shopping experiences in Canada, my shopping experiences in America, and in Europe. Let's start with what I found in Canada, what I found in America, and what I found in Europe. Let's start with where I was born, where I grew up. Canada. Canada, I love shopping in Canada. And why do I love shopping in Canada? I love shopping in Canada because the style, you can find European style, because Canada is connected to the UK. So some European chains get into, or European businesses or European clothes shops get into Canada. So you can find your European style, and Canada is right beside America. So a lot of American chains also get into Canada. So in Canada, you can get your European style, and you can also get your American style. That is a great thing about shopping in Canada. Another little point about shopping in Canada is it's expensive. But the clothes are good quality clothes, but it is a bit expensive when you compare to the other places I've shopped in the world. Another thing, we talked about shopping. Let's talk about grocery shopping in Canada. Grocery shopping in Canada is good. I like grocery shopping in Canada. My wife particularly liked going grocery shopping because there's this store she fell in love with called Costco. And yes, if you're one of my subscribers below, please leave a comment below which place you like to go shopping. Maybe you like shopping in Europe, or more maybe in America. But my wife likes shopping in Canada for Costco. Costco is a grocery store like Carrefour or Lidl, but you can only buy big quantities of things. So, for example, if you want to buy cereal, you can't buy one box of cereal. It comes with 10 boxes. The 10 boxes per piece are cheaper than one box at, let's say, a Carrefour or a Lidl, but you have to buy 10 boxes. That's the only downfall of Costco, but my wife loves Costco. Let's talk about the second country on our list. The second country we got is America, and I love shopping in America. And why is that? Because it is cheap. It's not very expensive to shop in America, especially if you go to a state with zero taxes, like Pennsylvania, for example. I went shopping in Pennsylvania and I was shocked because there is no taxes on any purchases. Anything you buy, there's no taxes. So it is a very good experience for the customer. Also, America, I like shopping there because the shopping malls or centres commerciaux, they are huge. So you can find exactly what you want. It might take you a couple hours, 4 or 5 hours to find what you want, but you will find what you want. That is what I like about shopping in America. But shopping in Europe, I like it also. The reason why I like shopping in Europe, is because Europe's fashion is 1 year ahead of America. Before you lose your brain, let me explain what I'm saying. For example, people know Kendrick Lamar, the rapper, and a lot of different people nowadays are wearing the big jeans, the big baggy jeans. This was happening in Europe maybe 3, 4 years ago, 2 years ago maybe. But now we can see in America, after Kendrick went on stage for the Super Bowl football game, the big football game in America with the big baggy jeans, we can see in America now people are adapting to this style. But in Europe, these big baggy jeans have been here for years. That's an example. But on the other hand, when we talk about technology, for example, phones, if you want the newest iPhone, let's say, the newest iPhone is going to come out in America maybe 6-8 months before it comes out in France. Or maybe you want the new Xbox, or you want the new PS5, PS6. It's going to come out in America months before it comes out in even Canada or Europe. So that's a thing I missed about shopping in America. The technologies come out sooner, so it feels like you are ahead of the curve. Very good English vocabulary. Ahead of the curve. That means you're thinking in advance, or you're ready before everyone else, or you understand something before everyone else. Yes, you're ahead of the curve. You're ahead of the curve. Very good English vocabulary. So, those are the 3 differences I found personally while shopping in Europe versus shopping in Canada or America. And leave a comment below. Where do you love shopping? What are your different shopping experiences? And we'll have a conversation in the comments. All right. Next part of the video, I will speak about my personal shopping experiences in each of these 3 places. And we're gonna start with the most interesting story, America. All right. Get ready for this one, guys. It's gonna be a good story. All right. Listen and learn. Okay, so if you follow along with my podcast, you know that I have traveled to a lot of different states in America, whether it's Florida, whether it's Georgia, whether it's Tennessee, whether it's New York. I've traveled Nevada. I've traveled to a lot of different states in America. And one time I was going shopping in Florida. I love shopping in Florida because, like I said before, you can get certain things ahead of schedule. So I wanted some new pair of Jordans, Michael Jordan's shoes. I needed a new pair of Jordans. And I knew in Florida I could get them before they came out in Canada. So during one of my basketball tournaments, I went to the mall with my friends and we're walking around, and whoa, I see something shocking. I see a person walking in the mall with something attached to their hip. It was attached to their hip. Hip, c'est hanche. C'était collé à leur hanche, si tu peux traduire comme ça. Et je dis à tous mes clientes, jamais traduire les différentes langues. Ça va jamais marcher. Et moi, je viens de faire cette faute. Yes, it was stuck on his hip. And then what was it? It was, at first glance, I thought it was a phone. Yeah, I thought it was a cell phone. Back in the days, it's another English phrase, like in the past, back in the days, in the past, people put their phones on their belt ou le ceinture, their belt. And that's where it was. So I thought it was a cell phone. But as I look a second time and look a bit harder, I see it's a gun. Whoa. Me being from Canada, I never really experienced seeing someone, especially in public, walking around with a gun on their hip. So for me, it was a big shock. That was, yes, the story didn't have anything to do with shopping, but it was an experience I had while shopping in America. I was exposed to the gun culture of America, and it shocked me. All right, you guys ready? Story number 2 starts in Canada. Canada shopping during the Christmas holidays is annoying. Yes, annoying. Because, like everywhere in the world, during this period, there are a lot of people in the mall ou centre commercial. So, I was doing my shopping and it was taking a long time. I have to buy something for my mom, my dad, and plus, I am the oldest of 5 siblings. Siblings, en anglais, c'est juste des frères et des sœurs. So, moi, je suis le plus âgé, the oldest of my siblings. So, I have to buy them Christmas gifts or presents. So, when I finished doing all this Christmas shopping, maybe after 4 or 5 hours, because the mall was so busy with people, I leave the mall. And imagine you walk outside the door and there's just white everywhere. Snow that goes up to your knee, ton genou. It goes just up to your knee high in snow. And I remember, oh no, I didn't bring the snow cleaner with me. If you're from any of the northern countries in Europe and you're watching, you know if it snows, you need your snow cleaner to clean the snow off the car. So I remembered I forgot my snow cleaner. And there was 30 centimeters of snow on my car. So I had to take my arm and wipe all the snow off of my car. And when I sat inside my car, my sleeves and my arms, they were all wet. I was very, very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable. Yes, it was very uncomfortable. And I hate the snow. So that is my second story while shopping, Christmas shopping. And the third story, not as exciting as the first 2, but we're not here for entertainment. Remember, we're here to learn English together. And for the second experience we'll talk about today, it's in Europe. So I was shopping in the north of France, in a city called Lille. For all my francophones, you know Lille is in the north of France, and I was shopping in a mall called Lille. If anyone's from Lille watching the podcast, welcome. And if you're from any place in France, leave a comment below and tell me where you guys are from. I'm from Antibes, spoke about it earlier. Where are you guys from? Would love to know. Leave it in the comments below. Now, back to the story. So, I was shopping in the shopping mall and I looked and saw a beautiful jacket, a beautiful leather jacket. And what is leather? Leather is, haha, like the wallet I bought earlier for my wife. This is leather. Leather. Yes. So I saw a nice leather jacket. It was kind of this color too also. The same color, beigeish color, a little bit lighter. And I fell in love with this jacket. But when I looked at it, I thought, oh no, there's no way that jacket is not expensive. It's gotta be 125 euros or 200 euros. And I don't want to buy a jacket that expensive. But curiosity got the best of me. Curiosity got the best of me. It's another English saying. It means I was curious, so I acted. I was curious, so I acted on this action. So I looked at the price tag, and it was 35 euros. Yes, jackpot. I was so happy. I thought it was going to be expensive, and it was only 35 euros. If you had an experience like this where you thought something was too expensive and it was 30 bucks or 40 bucks, oops, another English vocabulary, bucks. We use this for money. If it's $100, you can say 100 bucks. Or if it's 200 bucks, you can say, if it's $200, you can say 200 bucks. And voila, we use bucks for dollars. Another English vocabulary. And like I said, leave it in the comments below if you saw something for 100 bucks, or you thought it was 100 bucks and it was really $10 or 10 bucks. Leave it in the comments below. So, those are my 3 shopping experiences in Canada, America, and Europe. That's a great job today, you guys. Great job listening. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like. If you watch to the end, I thank you very much. Thank you for watching just to the end. I know you're a serious English learner. If you want to be more serious, cliquez sur le lien en bas. My school community, you can talk to me. We can do English lessons. It'll be a great blast. Other than that, I'll see you in tomorrow's podcast. Good job today et au revoir. Ciao.